the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party scored a major victory in the court yet again. Labour Party candidate for Constituency 7, Leon Nelson Natter, an accountant at Her Majesty's Customs and Excise, won a case he brought against the government seeking to restrict him for being involved in politics. The government argued that Nelson Natter was contravening the Code of Ethics of Officers by being involved in political activity. Nelson Natter, in a letter dated October 10, 2018, for the Human Resource Management Department in the Office of Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, was told he contravenes the Public Service Conduct and Ethics of Officers Code by being involved in political activity. The letter alleged that on or about the end of June 2018, Leonata Nelson did introduce yourself to a resident of Christchurch Village, Christchurch, St. Kitts, as a candidate of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party running against the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris for the next general election, and also on or about the end of June 2018, did seek to solicit and or canvass support for your political campaign from a resident of Christchurch, St. Kitts. Sylvester Anthony, an attorney for a senior customs officer, said Monday's ruling by a High Court Judge Victor Ventos is not only a victory for his client, Senior Customs Officer Leonata Nelson, but a greater day for all public servants in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Mr. Anthony said, based on that report, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis brought disciplinary charges of misconduct against Nelson Natter. He added that today, not only Leon Nelson Natter, but all public servants who wish to run for political office are entitled to do so, and all public servants who wish to become involved in active politics can do so. He pointed out that His Lordship Mr. Justice Ventos was quite clear that it does not mean that the government cannot restrict them, but those restrictions have to be consistent with the Constitution of St. Kitts and Nevis. Nelson Natter addressed the matter during an interview on Freedom Radio's Issue program on Monday.
On October the 10th, they thought it best to give me this letter to charge me based on the Civil Service Code of engaging in politics. But today, Justice Ventos has declared that that is null and void. I have never been reprimanded by the authorities on my job for anything whatsoever. Never been. Well, here comes the Office of the Prime Minister trying to lay down rules and regulations against me for a post that I did some time ago. But this is really not about the post. This is about a young man now has a chance, an opportunity, a political career, which would see that this young man challenge him on the political platform. And so to ensure that he does not get that challenge from this young man, he tries every little bit, every way, every time to see what he can do to make sure this young man doesn't run against him.
A comment was not readily available for the government on this case. I am Chiari Morton reporting for Skn Newsline.
All is set for the biggest sporting event on Nevis, carted for next week, Wednesday, April 3rd. Dubbed Nevis's Mini Olympics, the Gulf Insurance Primary School Championships is now in its 27th year, and from all accounts, things are in place to make the event a success. This is the second time the event will be hosted at the 9-lane Mondo track at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. At a press conference Wednesday, Meet Director Garfield Virgo assured that the officials have all been briefed and trained ahead of the event next week.
We have so far taken steps to prepare ourselves properly for the meet. We have had officials training, which took place on Tuesday, the 12th of March. We had a large turnout, up to 28 persons were available for that training. The committee believes in capacity building, and so we took that step to ensure that we are on the level. The The facilitator for that meet, for that training was Mr. Denville Francis. He is the chief technical official from St. Kitts. He, along with some members of his team, will be here as well to help out with the meet.
Carl Lewis, a representative of the sponsors Gulf Insurance and their local agents, assure that they are on board with a sponsorship of 35,000 EC dollars.
Gulf Insurance and A.L. Cleveland has contributed to the success of the meet since 1992 until present, and we remain committed in our support and sponsorship to the Nevis Mini Olympics, as this is called. This is considered to be the biggest sporting event in the Federation on an annual basis, and also probably the biggest event in the region. Gulf Insurance provides citizens of the region with general insurance such as motor, house insurance, home insurance, commercial, business insurance, contractors all risk, just to name a few. We are pleased to announce that Gulf will provide a sponsorship of EC $25,000 in addition to our local agent contribution, which we continue to provide, of $10,000 for this year. Our joint sponsorship will total $35,000.
Meanwhile, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, reinforced the main message of Wednesday's press conference, which was creating a child-friendly event. He noted that while the competition is fierce, patrons must remember that the meet is a children's sporting event.
But once they're not in that competitive atmosphere, being exactly, well, right on the track, there is that child-friendly attitude that comes out with children. Children don't remember a lot of things. If you see a fight on a school, in a schoolyard, boy, after that, it's done, that's done. They're friends again. And that is the type of things that we have amongst our athletes. And even at times when they travel together on teams, you would really see that child-friendly attitude coming out, even if they were competitors in the competition that led up to them representing Nevis or their schools. So that child-friendly thing has resonated very, very well with our children.
Also addressing Wednesday's press conference were Junior Minister of Education Troy Liburd, Principal Education Officer Zonella Claxton, and Director of Sports Jamira Claxton.
We want to create that spark in our students at a very young age. We want them to have that drive to succeed. So to give them the drive to succeed, we put them into sporting competitions such as track and field, and they learn to win. They learn to win at an early age. They learn to train hard at an early age to win. The students also learn how to lose.
I know you might have seen some of the students in the crazy hair, the hat day, everything for school spirit, and that just shows that they are understanding the importance of being part of something and being part of something great.
I must commend the Ministry of Education for the first time in a while at ease because of how early preparation has begun and the efforts, the team that has been put together, and for the first time I'm not stressed, if you want to put it that way. So I must say commendation to Mr. Barrett, Ms. Claxton, Honorable Troy Liburd and his team.
On the matter of security, representatives of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force and the security company hired for the event, A+ Security, each stressed the importance of patrons abiding by the rules.
We will be scanning using a metal scanner to detect for metal such as knives and whatever it is. Now, there is no need for these things to be at a sporting event like this.
The event starts at 12 noon with an opening ceremony, and the first race gets underway at 1 p.m. The meet should end by 7 p.m. according to Garfield Virgo. I am Andre Huey for Skn Newsline.
Would winning a Samsung Note 9 make your Easter extra special? Yes? Then hop on into KFC and let's make your dream come true. It's your chance to win a brand new Samsung Note 9. It's simple. Spend $30 or more at KFC. Log on to www.kfcstkidssurvey.com. Complete the survey, write the validation code at the back of your receipt along with your name and phone number, and return to any cashier. Draw date 18th April. Make this Easter extra special with KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're fully covered after an accident. The security of your home and everything in it that means so much to you. And knowing that even when the weather does its worst, you and your family are covered. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Meridian Medical Pharmacy is the best place to get your pharmaceutical products. We make filling prescriptions easy. Our well-stocked pharmacies are ready to serve you. Check us for medical supplies, skin products, supplements, and so much more. Ask about flu vaccines. At Meridian Medical Pharmacy, we are focused on offering a professional, personalized pharmacy experience. Our service is personal, compassionate, and friendly. Located at our state-of-the-art medical facilities at the corner of South Independence Square Street and Adlam Street, downtown Bastyr, St. Kitts. And now we have a new branch on Frigate Bay Road in the Sugars Complex. Call 465-5096 and 465-3306 or email pharmacy@meridianmedcons.com. Visit Meridian Medical Pharmacy today and experience professional customer care and fast prescription fill-in service. Meridian Medical Pharmacy. Flow for GKN Rockets continue to struggle in the SKNFA National Bank Premier League after suffering another defeat Monday night in a rescheduled Premier League match. This time they fell to defending champions Rams Village Superstars to a slender 1-0 scoreline. Kimari Rogers scored in the 16th minute for the winners, and Keon struggled to find an equalizer or go-ahead goal. Assistant coach of Keon, Tyrone O'Loughlin, is still hopeful his team will make a playoff spot, which is still some ways away.
Well, overall I rate them as 80, but we give our only goal and we continue fight till we get the chances them, but we just gain capitalism with chances them. So that's why I rate them as 80, because we push forward to get the chances, we get them, but we just ain't finish. Confident we could go back in the 6. It's just 2 games gone in the third round. We still, we had 8th position right now, but the gap between 8th position and 5th ain't too far apart. So I guess one win and we should be back up at least 5th also.
Assistant coach of Village, Alexis Richards, was satisfied with the early goal, though he admitted they could have scored more. Village will be heading off soon to the Caribbean Club Shield tournament in Curaçao and is confident that this will not affect their play in the league when they return.
I think the guys are putting in a pretty good hard work, you know what I mean? And we staying together, we're training hard, the guys are motivated, so I think when you come back, you know what I mean, we should bring some experience and move on with the league.
In Monday night's other results, Saul Island Ottersplice Connery FC disposed of Fastcast Saddlers 3-0. All goals coming in the second half. Kadeen Lewis scoring in the 69th minute, Glenroy Samuel in the 81st minute, and Daquan Watley in the 83rd minute. Local football switches to the FA Cup with quarter-final matches on Thursday and Saturday. Our next report will provide results on Thursday's first set of quarter-final matches. The St. Kitts Solid Waste Management Corporation conducted a 2-day waste characterization exercise in a designated area at the sanitary landfill in Connery. The exercise started Tuesday, March 26 and continued the following day. Collections Supervisor at the SWMC, Valentine Heiliger, explained what the exercise entails.
It entails getting the stuff from the truck and doing some separation. Characterizing them, putting the green waste to the green waste, where green waste is, putting styrofoam, hard plastic, and categorizing them, putting them in the various slots. Later we will just weigh them and be able to get some statistics from them. But the hard part is when the truck put them out and you got to go and take them out and separate them. That is the hard part.
The garbage used for the waste separation exercise Tuesday was collected that very same morning and was dumped in the area to be separated. Mr. Heiliger explained the value of this exercise.
The exercise is done
in order to know what exactly is in the waste stream. Because management would want to know down the line whether, they could move from waste to energy, whether to go into recycling, the whole works.
And how often such an exercise will continue?
And I hope every 5 years we'll be able to do this.
Waste characterization is the process by which the composition of different waste streams is analyzed. Waste characterization plays an important part in any treatment of waste which may occur. The various categories of waste streams at the landfill sorted on Tuesday included paper, styrofoam, aluminum foil, aluminum cans, waste food, green waste, hard plastic, newspaper, and glass.
Antigua Barbuda Gospel Music and Media Awards under the theme Acceleration, coming on Saturday, April 27th, 2019 at the Caribbean Cinemas Theatre 1 on Friars Hill Road. ABGMA events, red carpet and interviews at 4:30 p.m. with Mola Meyers, pre-show awards and reception awards ceremony hosted by Robin Joseph Nathaniel. APGMA after party, live performances by international artists The Anointed Veil, Mervyn Budran, The Furnace, and more. Local artists Lisa Harris, Jamel Baltimore, Nick, Disciple 1, and more. Tickets $120 EC and ticket outlets Hui Supermarket, Wireless Road, Fcon Printing, Old Parham Road, and Godfest Radio, Fort Road. For more info, 1-268-722-2576. Public vote on March 1st to 31st March. Visit soularisemusic.com/vote-APGMA. See you there.
For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at Digital Print SKN. Digital Print Plus, for all your printing needs at the best quality.
Change the way you watch TV. Introducing EarTV KN, the new way to watch TV. Watch real-time TV, your favorite shows and channels on any smart TV or mobile device from any location. Starting as low as $75 per month, get up to 3 devices connected on one account. With EarTV, you can watch movies on demand. Over 4,000 titles to choose from, with 3-day trials available. Works on Amazon Fire TV devices, Android phone tablets, and Apple iPhone and iPad. Includes over 500 channels in HD and 4K. Simple to use plug-in and play technology, and pay as you go month to month. No long-term commitments, no cancellation fee, and get professional support. Call us to subscribe to EarTV KN at 869-661-2478 or check us out on Facebook. Make your television experience greater by getting EarTV KN now. Incredible, impressive, and affordable. EarTV KN.
Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett on Voice of the Caribbean Radio, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Be energized from the spoken word, daily blessings, black facts, health tips, divine connections, kingdom happenings, weather, SRN news, and more, with star-studded interviews and testimonies and practical principles to help listeners do what the mantra proclaims. Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett from Faith Walkins, Love Talkins, and Joy Livings. Get up and be energized with Carl D. Springett, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett.
St. Kitts and Nevis lost out to Suriname 2-0 on Saturday night in the CONCACAF Nations League matchup, the crucial one that if St. Kitts and Nevis had won that game, would have qualified for the CONCACAF Gold Cup for the first time. That was not to be, however, as Suriname came out very strong, really put St. Kitts and Nevis to the sword from the get-go, and was able to come away with a 2-0 victory at the Andre Kemperveen Stadium in Suriname. The crowd support came out for Suriname. Just over 1,000 persons came out supporting the host side, and they certainly got their money's worth as Suriname came out victors 2-0. After the match, there was a press conference held at the stadium. We first heard from coach of St. Kitts Nevis team, Jacques Passy, and captain of the team, Romain Sawyers. Coach Passy basically lauded the Suriname team. They basically said they played very well, and the strategy that he put forward did not quite work, and Suriname came away victors.
And unfortunately at this time, the strategy was not right. Maybe I should have attacked since the very first minute. That's something that I will have to analyze, but you are right. We did not feel the urgent need to attack since the very first moment because we didn't want a do or die from minute number 1. We wanted to control the game and then attack and then start scoring before Suriname started scoring. That was a strategy. The strategy did not work out. That is football.
I don't think so.
I think you are wrong in what you're saying. In the first half, a ball was sent to the space to our number 15 player, and he had a one-on-one. In the second half, we had a combination football in which Tishan Hanley had a one-on-one. We had several set pieces that were dangerous. And yes, I feel that our attack could have been better, but what do you want me to tell you? That I'm satisfied with the attack or not?
Captain of the team, Romain Sawyers, spoke to the press, the Suriname media present at the press conference, and he, on behalf of the team, accepted responsibility for the loss. And after both men spoke to the local media here in Suriname, Dean Gorey, the coach of the Suriname team, also addressed the media, and he explained his strategy behind the win. He also spoke about the St. Kitts Nevis team and what he thought in terms of the strategy he used against St. Kitts Nevis.
Well, St. Kitts, we studied them. I studied them. With the boys, we had a game plan. We knew their strength. Obviously, their biggest strength was the captain. And if we get him in control, then that will be our biggest asset for the game. And that the game plan worked. And I said it same as in the picture, exactly what we played, what we trained in our surveyors. That's how we won.
So again, the results are Suriname 2, St. Kitts Nevis 0. Disappointing result for the Federation, which means they will not move on to the CONCACAF Gold Cup, which was the big prize. However, the St. Kitts Nevis will compete in the B division of the CONCACAF Nations League when that begins around September, October later this year. Coming to you from Paramaribo in Suriname, I'm Andre Huey reporting.
You're watching SKN Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com.